Alrighty folks, well it's just gone 3 p.m, meaning we can now move forward with proceedings here. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at number 471 Papanui Road. By way of introduction, Mark Morrison is my name. I will be your auctioneer in charge of proceedings here this afternoon. Now this afternoon we're here to do a couple of things. Firstly, to tell you, inform you that the property at number 34 Macbeth Avenue in Hoonhay has received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to our owners. The second thing we're here to do today is to find out whether or not we will hold an auction. We'll hold an auction if I see further bidding over and above that acceptable pre-auction offer level, which I will announce in a few minutes' time. If I don't see any further bidding, I'll just simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer and the property will be sold at that level. Now, it would be remiss of me not to mention the inevitable COVID-19 announcement. Just make sure that you have scanned in, checked in with Ran and the team out the front. Keep our masks on at all times. We'll keep our social distancing in the pods that we've assigned throughout the room. If you do become unwell in the next 14 days, if you could just let someone from the Harcourts Gold Management team know of that situation, just so we can follow some processes that we are required to do so. We appreciate you working alongside us in that rather important matter. Now, I'd like to firstly thank and acknowledge our owners. We thank them for their ease of access, their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice in agency. We do appreciate there is choice out there in the marketplace, and we thank and acknowledge them for choosing to work with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team at Harcourts Gold, let me introduce you to some friendly faces, of which you can see most of their faces this afternoon. No matter that fact, they are entirely friendly, 100% friendly. Mr. Chris Kennedy, across the far side of the room, business owner here at Harcourts Gold, fellow auctioneer. He has given the young fella a run this afternoon. I'm ever thankful for that. Just to Chris's left is Anna McKenzie, one of our two managers working, or in fact 3 managers working in our Papanui office. Alongside me, I have young Mary Turnbull. Now, Mary Turnbull, a very important job this afternoon. She scribes and records any bids that we might receive here today, so she'll be recording those. She keeps me on my toes. Geordie Elvidge, well, she just drives all the technology that you see up on the screen, so you can just keep an eye on the property, keep an eye on the bids should we see any up on screen. And we also share all of our auctions out via our website and through YouTube. So anyone tuning in this afternoon, a very good afternoon to you as well. Now, I know the team at Harcourts Gold, they will have made all the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you, the LIM, the title, and the contract from which we work from. That's been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the good folk at the Auckland District Law Society. Let me take you to that contract now. There are a few rules and regulations, as you might expect when it comes to bidding and buying at auction. Things are done just a little differently today because this is a brought forward auction. Now, what it basically means is when I announce that number that you're all here to find out about, that's effectively our reserve price. So we're on the market and we are selling right from that point on. What that means is I won't be placing any vendor bids. I won't be representing our owners by placing a vendor bid, normally my option as auctioneer. I can still give some suggestion in terms of the bids and the increments by which they raise, but by and large I'm going to be very happy to work with any genuine bidders that come from the floor. The part that you're all here for is when that hammer comes down. If it does fall in your favour, congratulations. You're right there, Mary. Have you never been to an auction before? When that hammer does fall in your favour, congratulations. You are the successful purchaser. Before you commence your celebrations, we will ask a few simple things of you. We'll get you to sign the paperwork. You'll arrange to make a payment of 1/10 or 10% of the purchase price. I don't mind. And thirdly and finally, we'll get you to complete the GST information, which is outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, those are the rules of engagement. That is how things will play today. I remind you, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Good luck. Make yourself known to Mary and myself up the front. If we don't see or hear you initially, just shout and wave a little bit stronger. Leanne Marriott has been our tour guide towards home ownership, as we often say, representing our lovely owners, representing number 34 Macbeth Ave in Hoonhay. You're all set to go, Leanne? Clearly a busy campaign. As shown by the number of good folk here in the room today. Now, the property is a little more formally described as being an estate and freehold. It is 809 square metres of that freehold land. That's lot 35, deposited plan 16456. All outlined, all detailed in that certificate of title that Leanne's been filing through to your inboxes in recent times. Now, settlement date, Friday, the 11th of February 2022. meaning you've got about a day to get ready for my birthday, which is the 12th. I'm happy to have it at your place this year. That's certainly no worries. I note that some telephone bidders, they may come into play today. They are registered. We've seen the paperwork. Very, very happy for those telephone bidders to play a part today should they choose to. I will do my best to acknowledge and point those telephone bidders out as and when they come to play. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. You've seen those, you've reviewed those in recent times, as you have those further terms of sale at the rear of the agreement. They are clauses 22 through to 25. You bid and you buy on that basis here today. Well, let's just go and take just one last quick look here at number 34. I think this is a wonderful opportunity to secure a home that's as neat as a pin. I love the style of this home. Yes, it's that classic 1950s feel, especially looking from the outside, from the street frontage, but it's when you head inside, the home's been beautifully moved with the times. I think it's been modernised, it's been refreshed over the years, so I think you get the best of both worlds in terms of that modern feel, but also that classic character and charm at the same time. 3 double bedrooms, the study there, that's always good for anyone with little ones. You can ensure that the homework's done at the end of the day after school. The home's just going to work so well for family life in that regard, if that's your thing or that's your age and stage of life. You've got a stunning kitchen, those living spaces which I've mentioned, they're going to be sensational. They're well sited to just take in the sunshine in that afternoon and into the evening. The section itself, well, beautiful size here at over 800 square metres, so certainly plenty of space if once again you've got little ones, perhaps it's learning to ride the bike or kick the ball in the yard. Adults, well, you'll be able to enjoy those raised, the raised vegetable beds and then also the fruit trees. So if vegetarian life is your thing, well, you'll just be able to be self-sufficient at home. There is an old saying that you don't wait to buy property, you buy property and then wait. Perhaps this is your opportunity today to buy. Folks, we've received a pre-option offer at an acceptable level. That level is $705,000. So 705, I sell. Who's got 710 to kick things along?
750.
750?
15.
715. Thank you, Kyle. Working alongside a buyer and Lucy as well at 715. Nice strong start, 10,000 on the rise. So folks, we have an auction. I sell here at 750. 720, thank you. Anna McKenzie working with that registered telephone bidder I alluded to before. And 30 on top, or just 730? Yep. On top? Or just 730? 730, thank you, Kyle. At 730 and 40 straight back.
50. And
50 here at 750, I take it. 760 next, Anna. But at 750, I sell here. Once called. At 750. Well, I got 3 bids at one go. You're the closest, Anna. What was your bid?
755.
Was yours north of that? Make it that. 760. There we go. It can be, sir, if you like, and then you can have a chance to own. At 770, thank you. At 770. So about 4 in at this stage. First call at 770. 780. Nicely done. Is it straight to 800, Kyle? First at 780, or here, Anna?
90.
90. At 790. Get to that 800 first. Trust me. Get to those psychological barriers first. 800. Nicely done. Welcome back at 800. Easy to work out the deposit, isn't it, Mary, at 800,000? It's about 90,000, I think. At 800,000, first call, selling.
Another 10.
10 here at 810. 810 the bid. Good interest in the home. It's always a good sign. Social proof that it's good real estate. Good terra firma, great house. Selling first chance at 810. Welcoming any fresh faces into the race. Twice called at 810. 815. Nicely done.
20. And
20. Straight back. Will only be more expensive next week at $820,000. Buy it today. Selling away, first call at 820 at the back. 830. 830 here first. Anna, on the phone, how are we looking? Sir, I know you tried to have a bid before. I'd love you to have a go now.
35.
And 35. Back in it. At 8, 3 and 5. Selling. Have been for the last few minutes. On the market at 835. What a way to roll into the weekend, owning a new home. at 8:35. Cancel all those open home viewings you had. First call at 35. Twice Leanne. Perhaps 2.5's more comfortable. Change the currency up a little bit. Third final time.
840.
840. Good. Show strength at 840. At 840 first. Be ready to bid again. Twice called. 840 third. Final. Done. Silent. Out. All done. Appreciate the bidding. All the best in your property search. Thank you, Kyle, for your bidding. At 840,000. Looks like you've done it, folks. Well done. Congratulations. 34. Macbeth Ave. It goes. It goes. And it is sold here. Well done. Well brought to our numerous underbidders. Thank you genuinely for your participation, for your keen interest this afternoon. That does wrap up proceedings here. I haven't got any more houses to sell you this afternoon. Have an enjoyable afternoon. Have a wonderful long week. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you all again soon. Hey?
Yeah, well done. 790.
Yeah, well, that's still a good dot.
Are you just giving that to Mark?
Yeah.
Look at that, just stunning.
Oh, all crossed out as well.
Yeah,
That's
stunning.
That's good. Thank you. So there were 5 bidders? Because there was like 3 all bid at once.
I was.
With the guy that bought it.
That one.
And then there was Kyle. And there was 5, wasn't there? Yeah.
No, 4.